Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's Hearthstone time. Now, this Tavern Brawl, they're bringing back the piloted shredder. I mean, their theme is different, but whatever. Everything's a piloted shredder. When it dies, it comes back as a minion that's too smaller. I'm kind of operating under the theory that it's a death rattle, as opposed to a background game rule that doesn't have anything. I'm assuming it can be silenced and just otherwise treated as a death rattle. I could be way off, but yeah, I just basically made a priest deck with a little bit of dragon theming stuff, because some of the dragons happen to go along with, I have several kinds of minions whose casting cost can be reduced, but then when they are in play, they're 6 cost, so you should get something pretty decent when they die. And of course, I have all the madnessy stuff I can, both kinds of temporarily steal a small minion and attack with it spells, because obviously I want to steal their minions, attack with them, and get the freebies from them. Why should they have all this stuff? As usual, I didn't spend a horrendous amount of time on building this deck. I'm just it seems like it may work. It may need to be refined, especially if the effect is not a death rattle that can be interacted with.
The light shall bring victory.
Nerubian Prophet in starting hand, definitely keeping. These other guys, maybe not. It'd be good to have a dragon. I'm gonna take my chances though. I've got about 9 dragon cards out of 30 cards in the deck. Oh, didn't get another one for the Twilight Whelp though. That's pretty poor. I don't have a lot of small minions, because of course he's gonna give me a 0 if that. Man, do I play him without? I guess. It's going to work out badly, but I'm going to play him anyway. No death rattle on him. I think it's that he's too small. I don't think he's affected by the game thing, but we'll find out at some point. And I'll have to definitely change my deck if it's not a death rattle that can be silenced or anything. Yeah, that's not helping. So next turn I could play the Nerubian Prophet, who is pretty solid right now. That's without my coin, because of course he gets cheaper. Getting Thought Steal, not as solid. Secondary Bruiser also gets cheaper if your opponent has more stuff out, which I would have expected. But it is a little bit early in the game for that. But bigger minions tend to devolve into more smaller minions. You kill something, there's still something out there. Really, that's it. It is a death rattle, though. That's a good sign. Opponent drew no small minions, but does have Power Word Shield. Interesting. I think I actually cut the Power Word Shields, even though it's a little dubious to cut the Power Word Shields. I lose this guy for nothing, but that's actually okay with me, mostly. Let's just get rid of that thing. You get crap, because it's a 0-cost minion, of course. You're not going to get much out of those. I'm going to play him, even though he's just going to get taken out. His bubble's just going to get taken out by that thing. It's okay. So now what? This is, of course, extra. He's got attack of 4. So does he. I have a lot of attack 4 stuff. These are pretty efficient. That one wasn't Thought Stealed, right? That's his own. And it's not killed by my Dragonfire Potion. Hooray! I don't have anything to silence it with, which is kind of sad. Do I just trade this and go random for random? Probably. Or I could just entomb that guy. I don't have a lot of entomb. I have only 1 entomb in here, in fact. But since I can't kill that guy with Dragonfire, this is probably a stupid plan. But let's entomb him and then regret it later. Yeah, actually, I've got all this killing in my hand. That's why I've got nothing to do. What the hell? I don't have a lot of big dragons in here. For whatever reason, I was aiming for mostly in a sort of 6-costy sort of stuff. Okay, opponent's deck isn't just all fat all the time, so that's good. You're going to spawn out a ton of guys, and I'm going to get these for cheap, so that's okay. Volcanic Drake, yep, that's fine. Kill more stuff and get this out. That's really inconvenient that that thing came out instead of something else. Wow, is that inconvenient. It had to be the 0... I mean, I should have seen it coming because it's about a 1 in 3 chance that you get that thing every time a 2-drop dies, but that wasn't what I was planning for. I probably should have just killed him with this, but oh well. He gets entombed. Wow, that is weaker than tomb than mine. So that's good then. It's really good when you can, like, pay less than the full cost of the minion, but it still comes out as a 6-drop or a 5-drop or whatever, so that you get the good value when it dies. Profit, that'll be okay for later. Can't do much this turn. Opponent gets to shoot, kill her choice. Yeah. Just gonna get double spawns out of this guy. I've not gotten any of my silence. I think I have less silence stuff that I originally was gonna play with tons of silence. I think I cut it back to just... I've got mass silence, and then something else? No. I have those guys who have, like, +1 taunt for, and with +1/+1 for every death rattle that's out there. Yeah, those ones. This is actually not a great time for that. Should only be a 3/4 taunt. It's not that spectacular. I should probably kill more stuff and try and get that going. Yeah.
I must consider. No quarter!
Okay, hold on. So I should do the actual counting. For one thing, I could kill that and then board wipe with the Dragon Fire Potion, which is crazy excessive. But how many things would die? 1, 2, 3. I would be able to play this. I think I'm going to do that since I have double in my hand.
No quarter!
Of course, it doesn't kill my dragon. Drake, as the case may be. Volcanic Drake becomes cheap. Heal myself, pretending I have a Frost Giant. I don't actually have a Frost Giant, but we're going to pretend. Because why not? Don't have Frost Giants in here. Deck space was limited. I needed to have enough dragons to trigger the Dragon Fire. The 2 different minions that let you discover another dragon. I was sort of counting on that to help me get the fatness. You thought stole 2 cards and you got my Nefarian, the only big thing in my whole deck? That's very annoying. Silence. I was thinking of the silence and I didn't end up playing it. Do I want to Mass Dispel just that? I have a pretty sizable advantage right now. I think I'm going to. I don't know how tuned your deck is for control and comeback and stuff, but currently I'm beating your face in. Just so you know. I have another big wipe, another dragon wipe, all kinds of wipes. I thought about playing those guys too, but I feel like there's some percentage of people who are going to play this and have their deck full of fairly big, hefty, expensive things, so that they keep getting smaller Russian dolls. As if I drew my second Mass Dispel. Well, that's a big RNG, like, FU from this guy. Kind of totally unfair to my opponent, but what you gonna do? And you're surrendering, yeah.
You win.
You're correct, I do win. See, I don't understand that. Like, immediately your brain goes to, well, I should play Goblin Shredders and those other guys who spawn minions when they die. I got even more of the thing that the game's going for. But no, because anyone who's playing stuff to counter those things, that's the same stuff that you use to counter everything else that is taking advantage of the rule, right? So they're not good from that perspective. Getting more of the same effect also isn't great because it fills the crap out of your board. Like that spider, when it dies, it turns from 1 minion into 4. You can fill your side of the board so fast that you can't function. I think I may have done some of that stuff the last time, and I don't think it's advantageous. I think what you really want to do is pick minions who have other good abilities that help you out, and have them go off. And of course, really, I should be playing with the giants. I should be playing with the. Actually, I should just. If I could cancel already, I should just stop this and put in the giant who gets cheaper for every minion in play. Sea giant is? I don't even remember, but they're really good in this format because there tend to be more minions on the board. Okay, I'm gonna keep the Shadow Madness. I'm gonna pitch the Dragonfire Potion, and my Whelp is gonna suck if I don't draw another dragon. Do I pitch the Shadow Madness? I've got such early gamey guys. I'm going to do that. I have 2 Shadow Madness and 2 Potion. I'd like a dragon, though, to go with... No, of course not. Of course not. I only have, like, 1/3 of my deck being dragons. Now, I guess it's less because this counts as 1, but... like 9 dragon cards in here, I believe. Nope, that's pretty trash. No, I'm just going to let that be. What am I going to do? Like, I spend after, like, coin this out to take out a 1/1. I don't care about the 1/1. Those are very good cards, don't get me wrong. You don't even get anything when they die, though. They're kind of, like, not adapted to this format. You can't just pull in a deck, right? So when somebody builds a deck, they did intentionally build that deck for this, which does strike me as kind of odd with those things. I'm kind of thinking of just playing him next turn when my opponent plays another minion. I'm going to save Annoytron. He'll be better when he's not going to get eaten up by shitty little books. Now, maybe she won't play a minion, and she'll beat me down for 2, and then I'll heal for 2. Oh, I forgot to heal.
We have many secrets.
Anyhow. Okay, I don't like the secret, that's for sure. The secret is a concern. I'm going to get screwed because that's going to be a mirror entity, but I've got to do something at this point. I've held off too long. It's not a mirror entity! I am tempted to steal the books and have them fight each other. It's kind of pointless. No, I should really save this and steal things that will give me something. It's very tempting to do it to try and clear out the secret, but I'm going to save my coin in case I actually need it for later.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Valet, so not polymorph. I was kind of worried I was going to get polymorphed. Valet, I mean, this is not good. Valet is super efficient, but doesn't seem that tailored to the format. Cold Ice here. Okay, I saw that picture and I was thinking of the new, the recent one, the 6 cost that does 2 damage to the Merfolk. What? You just did that? Really? That was your plan? Okay. All right then. I can't kill that guy. I gotta see if I can. I gotta see what kind of secret's gonna hose me.
Right away.
Okay, I drink your milkshake. It's just a 0-2 taunt, but it's something. And I could heal myself, or I could just coin this out. I don't have a lot of really expensive things in it. It's kind of like it is a waste of a coin, but that would be useful. I still don't. The Whelp is not very good against a mage, obviously, without another dragon around to make it survive the mage. It's slightly. Just kind of waste a coin, but just heal myself for 2 is not getting anywhere either. I think I'm going to coin this out because I think my deck is a little bit more aggressive in terms of like try and get things down early game, and I'm not doing a good job of it here, that's for sure. Trying to get things out in the turn 3, 4, 5, 6 sort of fight with stuff. That's another cheap minion. That's not... Okay, Echo is really strong, but now this is a waste because I'm not going to get any free stuff out of it, but I'm still thinking I should just kill that guy because he can just kill this for nothing. Or I could play Annoytron, trying to block it that way. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Save this thing. Kill this idiot. I hadn't killed anything of hers yet. Okay, so I gave her an effigy off something small, which is excellent. Heal this. Okay. her deck so far shows no signs whatsoever of being intentionally tuned for this brawl. Which, again, they force you to build the deck. Even when it's a pain in the ass, they force you to tailor, to individually pick the cards for this. You can't import. So I don't understand why I keep running into people who go into these without doing that. Like, just with a stock deck. Why? Should probably hang on to that. Those guys aren't really worth doing anything much to. Like, I could kill the 4-1 by stealing that guy, and my opponent doesn't have a lot of cards, but that just seems so not great. Yeah. If we get to have too much stuff out there, I can mass dispel. I've got time here. This is what it looks like. Why would you flame cannon a 2-3 with no abilities? What is wrong with you? Okay, you've got all those guys out. Oh, that's okay. Now, I could just board wipe with this, although those things would respawn, so I don't really want to do that. I think I'm going to reap the rewards of the Death Rattles. And then, do I mass dispel, which would kill 2 things, or I could kill 1 thing and actually get rid of a 4-1 if I just steal one of the crap guys. So that's what I'm going to do. I mean, I'm not actually killing the Death Rattle, but I mean, they're not going to get good things out of a 3-drop anyway. The odds of getting something good from this guy dying are pretty slim. I should have been... I don't know why I didn't really have that in my hand, but I should have. That's a pretty goddamn strong one. Oh my god. That is surprisingly good. You maybe should have done all that stuff and doing things in the wrong order. Good job. Still not really worth mass dispelling your army of crap. It's actually not worth doing anything to your army of crap, but if I kill them, that'll reduce this thing's cost by 3. It'll still cost 3. Yeah, that's not really going to work out great.
I must consider.
Now this is 4, and I could take the 2-1, kill the other 2-1, get rid of the threat of her hero of doing an extra 2 damage to me every time with hero power, and play this. It'll get its ass kicked, but yeah, I think we just got to do that. Mass Dispel would stop some stuff. I'm not going to get anything there. Yeah, let's just do this for now. Or, that wasn't the plan. No, I used my Shadow Madness already. That's what's wrong with me. I was thinking this was Shadow Madness because I'm an idiot. Okay, yeah, whatever. This is a giant waste, but my opponent has no cards left, and I do have cards left, so we'll work it out. And you got a pretty weak 1-drop. He's actually a pretty decent card, but I mean, obviously useless when he's in play au naturel. I would have taken an extra 2 damage if that stupid archer was alive. So this person doesn't do anything. I was going to start doing stuff soon, but like this... Wow, they quit easy? It's like, what are you even... Why would you join the Tavern Brawl and then not play any of the things? And what would I take out for the Sea Giants? The Sea Giants are very good for this. I don't know, the deck was kind of tight. Like, I don't want to take out the Bruisers because they come out earlier and have Taunt. I don't want to reduce my Dragon count. Especially since some of my dragons, like, these guys are giving me card advantage. The operatives give me crazy card advantage when they work out. So these guys, I like that they get cheaper. I'm usually paying a lot less and getting a 6-drop, which is going to give me another 4-drop. Similar to this, which is also a dragon. I got to keep that. I've got Nefarian as my 1 dragon in here just for this. What would I take out of, like, the early game stuff? And I just have less early game stuff. So I should probably fit them in somehow, but I won't. I'm just going to play again. Let's see if we can run into someone else who has actually thought about the challenge in some fashion, and then hopefully beat them anyway. Because, yeah. So far what we've encountered is that last game, person who just said, I don't care what the rules are, I'm going to play my deck. even though they had to build it from scratch. Predictably fared poorly. And then the other person just sort of did the, like, this Tavern Brawl is about X. I'm going to play with all the X cards without necessarily thinking it through, although at least they were aware that they were playing a Tavern Brawl.
Anduin versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
Okay. This is a good pairing. I guess we'll pitch the Master Spell and we'll keep that. I've got to have a dragon for it, even though I won't be able to play this anytime soon. Potion of Madness, that should help protect me in the early game, maybe. May or may not be that useful, we'll see.
Job done.
But we're going to dragon it up this time. Where were all these guys in the other 2 games? I had one of these guys pre-Mulligan, and that was about it, all I've seen in 2 games. Like, I was playing all this stuff. That's why my deck's built the way it is. Okay.
Once upon a time.
Dragon. I don't... That's way too slow. I should just take another operative, obviously, out of those ones. I was kind of hoping for something a little cheaper initially, since I do have more. But, we'll just operate until we... Yeah, Innervate is concerned, because that lets him get a lot of the same advantage I'm hoping to get out of my crappy twos. That guy is big and threatening. This would be a 3/4 taunt, which is too big to Kung Fu. So that's something. Do I want to hang on to it? I'm going to get beat down. I'm going to get beat down. This has a 1 in 3 chance to drop me a 0/2 taunt. Otherwise, it's going to be a 1/1. Maybe 1 in 4 now. Play this just to stay on curve, because it's going to get stronger the longer I wait, presumably. I'm going to play this now.
The light compels me.
Probably bad, but I mean, it should weaken that thing up, weaken that guy enough that my 1/3 could kill it, in theory. Slightly too big to just Kung Fu. Well, I guess you're going to kill my 1/3, but if I get a 1/1 out of the 1/3... Oh, now I'm getting stuck with Naked Zeros. Like, my shifter is showing! Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we're going to do this. It's going to work out to be a poor turn for me. Wow, speaking of poor. Yep. There's a crap turn. But nothing too terrible has happened so far, and opponent has spent an Innervate and not gotten a whole lot out of it, so it's actually okay with this hand.
Another night on the prowl.
You are small and not a great concern. Trying to wonder if this is just standard Druid deck with no, again, taking no account of what is good about this Tavern Brawl. I can't Potion of Madness either of those guys. Is kind of annoying. I'm not going to play you yet because you could be cheaper. Let's just dragon it up. These are all the guys I needed last time. Wait, what? Discover a card in your opponent's deck. I don't know. I was thinking he discovered a dragon too because I play them so seldom. That's fine though.
I must consider.
These cards are all my opponent's deck. My opponent's deck is full of bad cards. Just occurred to me. Do I want an Adult Grizzly even? This is after you summon a minion. That's not the same as play. Play is from hand, summon is from anything, right? If I've got that right, that'll trigger off Death Rattles. On the other hand, this would give me Taunt, and my opponent's stuff's not that big, so it's... We're going to take the Adult Grizzly because it sounds more fun, but I'm pretty sure the correct choice was actually the 2/3 Taunt, which could also be a 3/2 Taunt if necessary. You want to play a 2/2? Ew. That's fairly large. Ow. I think we're going to play him.
I'm not ready.
We're going to kill this or kill that. If I kill this, that Death Rattle one is going to be able to attack right away. If I kill this, it's going to summon something... Nothing, actually, because it was such a small minion to start with. Or because it was made by a spell, yeah. So, my guy's not dying right now. Yeah, we're going to do this. Then, he's at 1, so when my opponent kills this, he will be able to just Kung Fu that. He'll take a bunch of damage, it'll spawn a thing. I think I'm okay with that. Although this guy will get cheaper over time. But now, he'll just kill it with the ooze. I can't save this guy in any useful fashion. We're going to play more stuff for now. I'd like to get him out sometime when I'm going to have more than one death rattle go off, because it would be neat. I only took him because he's neat. I didn't take him because I thought it was a good plan.
Elune, guide my
I thought it might not hurt me terribly. 2 cards, minions drawn cost 2 less. Okay, so you're trying to play more free stuff. You're hoping. What the? Ah! That is not what I wanted! What the crap? That is a really terrible random pull. Even though he's huge, that is a tremendous drawback. That is counter to everything and completely bad. He's gonna do 1,000,000 damage to me. Like, I need him dead, but I can't kill him. Wow. That's really bad. Like, even if I steal one of my opponent's things to kill the other one, it's actually going to hurt me. So what we're going to do is we're going to kill this, and then we're going to steal whatever pops out of it, and use it to kill him, so that I don't get the summon. Because I don't want to... Goddamn. I'm going to use him to kill that. My guys are pretty vulnerable to AoE, and it's going to be bad. But, no, let's actually heal him instead of myself. Even though my health is low, I have an army and my opponent doesn't. As long as my opponent does... the problem is if my opponent kills the Death Rattle guys, causing me to take 5 damage each. Volcanosaur. I didn't realize the Volcanosaur was actually playable yet. So he's a card from the new set. He has Battlecry double adapt, basically. So he gets to choose... There are 10 different abilities you can adapt. You get to basically discover one of them, like from choice of 3, and then you get to do it again. This is a good time for Mass Dispelling. That Volcanosaur does not like Mass Dispelling. It's also something I can do without triggering him, so that's good. Then we're going to get him dead, because, god damn it, he needed to die. We're going to play this.
This isn't Moonblade.
Use that. Kill your own men. And I think we can now be officially said to be thoroughly stomping my opponent. Which was in doubt as long as that stupid imp was alive. Holy crap. I used to think that imp was cool when I didn't think he triggered off stuff that was summoned and not played. But he does, and it's bad. Okay. So we're now going to get a little bit of like summoning tech going off. I could just do this, actually, but... That's 6 hit points is a bit much, actually. Could Azure Drake. I'm starting to think I may not have any other silences other than the Master Spells in here, though, which is kind of poor. But, you have to lose guys to get through him. But let's Azure Drake or him. Let's just discover a card from my bonus deck. He might have one of those, like, little do 2 damage things. I could do a Druid of the Saber charge. That would help me accomplish what I'm trying to do. So, let's take that. Bigger! Bigger!
Another night on
Charge.
the prowl.
Bigger! Oh, that was an unfortunate pull. Full healed army. I should have healed this earlier and killed something with it. I was starting to run out of time at that point and wasn't fully thinking it through, because what I really wanted to do was heal him and then kill something that wouldn't respawn a guy. That is a big guy. It could be a concern, although my army is fairly large. opponent's board is now going to fill up. I will probably help him with that.
I suppose.
Alright. So, the only way to have lethal is if I could actually get through that and that, so I'm really not going to have lethal anymore. But let's do this. Should really draw a card first. Although the dragon thing costs 6, yeah, I just realized. Even if I draw the thing I want, it's not going to do it. Damn it. I don't have any taunt, so I could actually be under threat if I'm not killing enough stuff here.
Move outside.
We're going to get rid of him. Not very effectively, actually. I am dumb. Yep. That's pretty dumb. Hopefully these guys have enough stuff dies, so I guess stuff's gotta die. It's gonna still spawn something pretty big, though. Oh, that was an excellent pull. For me. I should have played that first. Oh, no, I couldn't have played it first. I could have worked that. I had 1 mana left. I could have worked that so that the bear was still alive.
Snakes.
Maybe. No, I couldn't actually.
Snake.
Close. Okay, I'm going to take a hell of a beating, or my opponent can take out my guys. But the problem is, you're at 8 hit points, and if you don't have lethal, you have to take out my guys. I'm pretty sure you didn't have lethal. So, yeah. That hurts when you're at 8. Are you not aware of what that guy is? Or do you have, like, a full heal coming? Oh, and I got one of these as a 1-drop. Those are always, like, crazy in this format.
This isn't Moonblade.
Silly Grizzly. I wonder if my choosing that Grizzly is going to falsely give this person the impression that that's a good card.
I concede.
Why end turn if you're just going to concede? Without seeing what I do. I was going to win, but, like, why? So, we encountered absolutely nobody who had a solid strategy for using this thing. I mean, you could have been playing with Baron Double Death Rattle, and there's a whole bunch of new Death Rattle stuff in the new set, some of which may or not work on that. But no, I will do a rundown of the set once it comes into Hearthstone, but I don't think the set... I should go double check that. There is a set icon for the new set, but I don't think we can pull them up in a crafting interface yet, can we? There's my volcano sword that I got. Crafting. Oh my god, the cards are all here. Well, now I've got to do another video. So, that'll have to wait till next time. If you enjoyed this, please activate the like button. And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.